What's up YouTube, my name is Amisbro. For this video we are going to be talking about a couple of different news stories which I found out today from our good friends at the Anime News Network. And there's two which I found to be really interesting because I'm on this site practically all the time, and there's a good reason for it in case I find tidbits like this for you. So the first one we're going to talk about is the following. How many of you are fans of the Death Note series? For those of you who are unaware, Death Note tells the story of Lady Yagami, a high school student who happens to find a book that a Shinigami dropped named Ryuk. The book is called the Death Note. And what it does is, anybody's name who is wrote in there, first and last name, dies within 40 seconds of whatever the cause of death that the person wrote in there. The series has also garnered quite a bit of controversy because of different copycat issues where people have brought in fake death notes and people have literally freaked out. But with good reason, because of what that book could do if it actually existed. It doesn't though. Anyway, Death Note has an anime series, some live action movies, and a couple musicals. Well, now we get to add live action TV drama. Beginning in July, the series will begin. However, at this time, nothing else is known. Here's the exact article, and I will put the link in the description. It says here, this year's 21st issue of Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump magazine is announcing on Monday that Tsugumi Oba's and Takashi's Obata's Death Note manga is inspiring a live-action TV drama adaptation premiering in July. The magazine is announcing the drama at the end of Monday's chapter of Obata and Nobaki Inoki's Gaku Hotai manga. No further details have been announced. By the way, if I have mispronounced that, I do apologize. I'm going to work on my Japanese at some point in the very near future. But this is interesting. And I've made this clear on Tumblr, and I will make this clear now. If the series is picked up by, say, Crunchyroll or some website that airs J or K dramas, especially, say, Drama Fever, then yes, I will cover the series. However, I have to be able to watch it, and until then, sadly, at this point, that answer is a no. I will not be in, but I want to, because as much of a mixed review as I gave the anime, I do want to actually watch the live action version, and I did think it was a pretty interesting concept. So, besides, I was actually rooting for Lei in the whole series for whatever reason. I don't know what that says about me, though. Anyway, that's that story. Next one, you'll love this one. If you are a fan of visual novel games, then I have some great news for you. Especially if you're a fan of the series Amnesia. Now we're talking about the visual novel series, not the regular PC game, which I'm sure everybody has played by now. Well, it was announced by Idea Factory International at an inaugural press event on Thursday that it will release Amnesia Memories, Amnesia V Edition, that's actually the Vita Edition, romance visual novel in English on the PlayStation Vita and via Steam on the PC. This will happen in August. For those of you who are unaware of what Amnesia is, and I've actually made this video when I did my review of the anime, Amnesia tells a story of a young woman who has no name. You see, it's called Amnesia for a reason. She lost her memory thanks to an event where a spirit bumped into her and caused some of her memories to scatter. It is her job to try and piece together the puzzle of who she really is and who is she in love with. There were 5 roots in the original Amnesia, and they literally go by the suits in a deck of cards. Matter of fact, let me try to remember them for you real quick here. Heart was Shin, Spade was Ikki, Club was Kent, Diamond was Toma, and the Joker was a character named Yuko, who was a very interesting character. Very interesting. Matter of fact, towards the end, well, you'll have to see it for yourself if you haven't already seen my review. But this is interesting because, how do I explain this? Of the video game franchises that I know from the visual novel section, Amnesia wasn't one that I looked at as a very, very popular one. I was looking more at Brothers Conflict, Yuta no Prince-sama, Diabolic Lovers, even. So the fact that we're getting Amnesia is actually a really cool thing. And, like I've mentioned already, you do not have to get it on the PlayStation Vita if you don't want to. You can get it digitally through Steam. If you want to get a physical copy, and I kind of do, you can get it, and I think it's like $40 on Amazon through some sellers. But that is strictly in Japanese. So if you want the English version of what is going to be called Memories now, Steam or PSN will be your methods to go through. I will actually have links to both of these stories down here in the description, and in the next video I'm going to tell you what's our schedule for June, because it apparently has been fleshed out and finalized. So until then, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Take care.